Wow, we're here on the LMW Global stand, and Sathiya, thank you so much for talking to us today about the machines you've got on the stand. Before we do, LMW have a massive heritage in India producing CNC machine tools. You've got so many installs. Tell me a little bit about the company in India.
Yeah, at LMW, if you say, LMW has a long heritage. So we are in textile machinery, we are in machine tools, we are in foundry, and also we are in advanced technology center where we make the aerospace parts.
Yeah.
So we have the entire experience of making machineries and also the components which are very useful, and this experience, we translate this experience into the customer solutions.
Absolutely, that 40 years of heritage you have means you're actually producing CNC machines from a massive level of knowledge, and I guess you've had lots of examples in the past that you can draw on to produce good applications for customers today. Let's get straight into it. What's the first machine you're going to show us?
Yes, in EMO 2025, we came with a concept, right? So what is more important to the customers? So this particularly LL20TM L5 is a turn mill center, which is coupled with flexible automation. So with a flexible automation is something like a rack system with components arranged in a rack, coupled with an industrial cobot with a machine. The idea is to make higher productivity through this solution for any type of components. Why I mean to say this as a flexibility is like you can change as many as different type of components you have for this kind of a machine. It can be length, it can be numbers, and you can really program well with this cobot, and this gives a flexibility to a customer, and this doesn't go absent.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that is the reason this is going to be one of the requirements in the future of manufacturing, and that's why we are here to give this solution to the customers.
And this machine that we're looking at, connected to the automation system, there's so many components inside the machine. You guys have actually machined and manufactured yourself from scratch, not just assembling the machine itself. So tell me a little bit more about, we'll talk about green axis in a second, something you guys have got a massive push in sustainability.
Yes. So when you look at us, particularly on the green axis, our company is working much on sustainability. If you look at all our machines, the factories, including foundry, are all running on green power.
Yeah, absolutely.
So 100%, we have an installed capacity of around 48 megawatt on the green power, and all our factories, including machineries, foundries, everything run on the green power.
Yeah.
Not just limited to it, but we also have a zero discharge policy where none of the effluent gets into the soil, and it is very, a very important factor for us keeping the environment green. Even, you look at our booth, we don't use paints.
Yeah,
and
all raw wood.
Yeah, all raw wood. And I believe in the entire show, we really value this, environmental impact.
Definitely, it's really important. Let's keep going.
Likewise, our foundry is green platinum certified foundry, and then we have our operations, our designs built up to save energy. Okay, you save energy while we are doing operations, and also we are in a way also transforming, the transport also into less fuel and also efficient manner.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell me more about the foundry. So the foundry is producing all the castings for your CNC machines, right?
Yes. So we have something very important is like we produce all the castings required for the machines by ourselves.
Yeah.
That is the greatest point. And it is a green platinum certified foundry. We produce by ourselves. So all the quality, everything is in our hands.
Absolutely. When you control the quality, it means that the kind of machine tools that you build, you can control the resulting accuracy, the reliability, and I guess the longevity of the machines. And it's all about, with that 40 years of experience producing these machines, how does that help you maximize the longevity so the customers can rely on the machines, whether they're a lathe with automation, or in this case, a vertical machining center?
Yes, you are touched upon a right point. See, when you do everything in-house, you have a good control on your quality. We do our own spindles, we do our own turrets, we do our own castings, and everything is done by ourselves.
Amazing.
And this is something, we have not just quality, and we have also the lead time. So that's why we are faster, we are having the best quality, and we are able to give best solutions to the customer. And here we have this VMC, Vertical Machining Center, and this spindle is 12,000 RPM spindle, which we make ourselves.
Yeah, so the spindle built in-house, turning spindles built in-house, milling spindles built in-house. That takes a lot of energy, a lot of effort and precision. What's the result of having an inbuilt spindle that you've built in-house, and also, I guess, all of the casting being built in-house? What does that result in terms of the machine itself?
See, the best thing is you get the desired quality which is required for the customer, and the best-in-class workmanship is always evident.
Yeah.
We don't depend much on the suppliers, because the supplier's problems should not affect your problems, right?
Absolutely, right. Lead the way. We've seen a Fanuc control and a Siemens control. We'll keep going now. There's lots of different options for the machine. So different control options are available since you produce everything in-house. What else is most important, do you think, for customers to understand in terms of options for the machinery? Is that something you pride yourselves on?
The options are very carefully selected. Particularly when it comes to solutions, right? So the options are particularly considered based on the operator's experience. It is very important. The machines has to be very friendly for the operator, and also should satisfy the requirements of the customer, like productivity. That is the reason I would like also to tell about the LR30MY L17.
So this is last but not least, but one of the biggest machines I've seen here on your stand. The biggest machine here on your stand. It's a huge chuck with a massive length available on the lathe. So what is this machine, and what kind of applications have you got for this?
Whenever we are producing large shafts, right? Now it is not going to be just turning. There are another post-processing that happens, and it is very difficult for a producer of this kind of parts to transfer these parts to another machine. The biggest problem is whenever setups increase, there is always an error building into it. That's the reason this solution, particularly when we make all operations in one setup, you reduce your errors, your productivity is much better, and your quality is much, much better.
Yeah, absolutely. So you've got a 12-position tool changer here, but I guess, do you have driven tooling on every position available?
Yes. So the live tools are available. Every position we can use the tool holders, and the difficulty of the machining large shafts is, the biggest thing is of handling the chips. We have oscillation cutting cycles where you cut the chips into the small pieces, which goes easily into the conveyor, and we have options of helical milling cycles, eccentric milling cycles. These are all inbuilt into the system, where effectively a customer can use them to make the best parts in one go.
Wow, so helical milling, eccentric milling means you can be doing camshafts and stuff like that.
Everything can be done in one setup.
Amazing, and that helps to save on accuracy and make sure you get a really good part out right first time.
Yes, that is the thing very important when we are considering even designing this machine. So the accurate part, it is very accurate to machine these very critical parts.
Yeah.
That is why what we show is the entire capability of the machine, making helical milling, interpolation milling, y-axis milling. All these things can be done in one setup.
Amazing. Thank you so much for explaining the machinery to us and explaining how they help customers with production. Because Sathiya here, he's not just a salesperson, he's half sales and half production. You spent 20 years, more than 20 years in production?
In production, and now in the sales and application, supporting customers to provide their solutions.
Absolutely. This man has been in production. He's made good parts. You know what good CNC machines look like. Thank you so much for showing us the range of machinery here available at LMW. That's it. Thank you so much, Sathiya.
Thank you so much, and thank you.